Purcell, the big arm to Rice. Touchdown.
Welcome to the 2025 season of Hawkmock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup between the Foxborough Warriors and the Black Knights of Stoughton High School. Coming to you from Jack Martinelli Field in Foxborough. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Pat McFly.
See Gillespie pass. He's got Foley. And again, Foley up the middle.
Now let's join Doug and Pat for today's pregame commentary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Foxborough Jack Martinelli's Field for tonight's senior night game between the 1 and 5 Stoughton Black Knights, coached by Christopher Evans, and Jack Martinelli's 2025 Foxborough Warriors with a record of 5-1. Tonight is senior night. Please stand and applause as we introduce each of your seniors. Number 0, Juan Diaz, mother Fernanda, father Marcelo, and brothers Lucas and Hendrik. Number 2, Captain Ryan Foley, Mother Claire, Father Rick, and Brother Liam. Number 5, Captain Gabe Boulay, Mother Jennifer, Danny, Tristan, Sisters Taylor, Audrey, and Julie. Captain number 12, Cam Dulesky, Tracy, Brian, Sisters Callie, Courtney, and Caitlin Dulesky. Number 16, Owen Philbin, Julie, Joe, and brother Blake. Number 20, Captain Colby Hassett, Darcy, Steve, brothers Tony, Austin, Devin, Cameron, sister-in-law, Drew, and niece Navy May. Number 21, Moses Gay, Mother Christina, and grandmother Adita. Number 23, AJ D'Annunzio, Mother Melissa, and Father Michael. Number 29, Paul Moran, Laura, Paul Sr., Adriana, and Anthony. Number 37, Captain Trevor Palmer, Mother Karen, Father Dave, Sisters Kayla, and Brother Cole. Number 38, Aaron Delgado, Lazaro, Uncle Gerard, brothers Axel and Lazaro. Number 42, Giovanni Ford, with Mother Allison. Number 55, Evan Vieira, accompanied by Mother Jennifer and Father Stephen. Number 57, Max Iorio, accompanied by Mother Jessica. Number 65, Dana Corliss, accompanied by Mother Jessica, Father Dana, and Sister Jayla. Number 71, Javon Diaz, accompanied by Father Luis and Sister Jamina. Number 72, Ryan LaCroix, accompanied by Mother Dawn, Father Jim, Sister Skylar, and cousins Wyatt and Uncle Chrissy. Number 73, Captain Matthew O'Keefe, accompanied by Mother Jody, Father Michael, Stepfather Sean, Sisters Kylie and Casey, and brother-in-law Mikey. Number 76, Bismarck Suarez, accompanied by Mother Patricia, Father Bismarck, Sister Adalyn, and brothers Graydon and Navan. Number 88, Adrian Hall. And your cheerleaders. Julia DiGregorio, accompanied by Mother Ghislaine, Father Dominic, Sister Jessica, niece Maria, and nephew Royce. Maya McCruz, accompanied by Mother Tashiela and Father Derek Sr. Madeline Simpson, accompanied by Mother Sarah, Father Chris, Sister Evelyn, Brother Aiden, and cousins Julian and Christian. Lyra Souza, accompanied by Mother Rosangela. And last but not least, Isaac Rivera, accompanied by Mother Dianaria, Father Isis, sisters Ismar and Brother Eleazar. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Foxborough Football and Cheer Seniors.
Hey, welcome everybody. Foxborough High School Warrior Football. Tonight's contest matches up the Black Knights of Stoughton against our own Foxborough Warriors. Doug Seuss, my partner Pat McGuire, joining me tonight as always to bring you the action from Jack Martinelli Field. On paper, this doesn't look like it's going to be much of a matchup.
Yeah, this feels like it could be one of those games where I'm scrolling through Wikipedia in the fourth quarter trying to come up with something interesting to say for it.
Right.
Basically, what we got is that Stoughton, the quarterback can throw. Problem is he doesn't always know where it's going. He's thrown quite a few picks. They have a running back that can break plays. But a big issue that, from what I hear, is their line is not very
Strong.
experienced.
Yep.
Yeah. So what'll end up happen is obviously defensive line is one of the strengths for our team. The line play on both sides of the ball. Thanks to Coach Buck and Coach Burho.
Yep.
I anticipate that we're going to have a big night from Trevor Palmer and maybe some of the other guys.
All right. Stoughton, they got some big kids over there. I'm looking across the field, and they got some big kids. But again, size doesn't always matter. It's technique and a few other things. Foxborough's line has been solid for quite some time, to credit to those two gentlemen you just mentioned. Our running game is very solid. Ryan Foley, Jack Tafters had some good runs. Gillespie's always a threat in the backfield. Coming off of Canton last week, hard-fought battle. Canton had only one loss to North Attleboro like the week before. So it was a good game for Foxborough to have. This one here, again, won't be much of a contest, but we can't look ahead to North Attleboro next week.
Definition of a trap game. You had the big game against Canton last week, and you have North Attleboro next week. This is the definition of a trap game, so they got to keep their ears up.
Okay, so we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll come back for live action. Well, the band's back tonight, and that adds a lot to the atmosphere.
It really does. They were missed.
Yep, certainly were. And as a result, the parking lot gets a little fuller, as do the stands.
Yep.
So
So the big question for tonight is that clock going to be running at any point?
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
All right, I'm going to go, we're going to win by 30, Mac.
I'll go 34.
All right. Again, we got North Attleboro on the horizon next week. That'll set the tone for the Davenport division title. Foxborough will still have to play Mansfield at the end of the season.
North and Mansfield are playing each other tonight.
Yeah, so
Go ahead and
interesting.
get onto these interwebs and see if I can get an update for everyone.
All right, so Foxborough will be kicking off in back for Stoughton. We have 3 gentlemen. We have number 20 is back there, and I'm just trying to grab their numbers off the sheet the way they got it. It's Aiden Moriarty, and I think we have number 2 there, and that's Xavier Vicente. And the up back, I'm trying to, it looks like maybe number 4, and that's Victor Thomas. Kicking off for Foxborough is Andrew Higgins. Cam Russo had been doing the kickoff chores, and Higgins the extra points, but we got a little switch up here tonight. We're going to get a short little kick. That's fielded by number 1, actually. That's Kervin Georges. And he's going to return it out to like the 34-yard line of Stoughton.
Returned by Kervin Georges for Stoughton.
All right, Stoughton takes over, 1st and 10, their own 34. Foxborough's defense have been playing well all year long, as we kind of anticipated. Got LaCroix, O'Keefe, Palmer.
Mansfield's up 17-7, 3:40 to go in the second.
Oh, got an early start tonight. Foley and Boulay, the linebackers. Here's the snap, shotgun snap, and we already get the first sack of the game. Palmer, of course, is in there, and Foley as well.
That quarterback's a big boy.
All right, we're going to see a first replay of the night. Snap was good. Yeah, he had nobody open. Obviously, it's Sean Rockwood, number 5.
Second and 14.
I mean, I know they did like a little waggle to the right there, but I do think it's probably not the best strategy to just completely not put a hand on Palmer.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have somebody on him, sometimes 2. So a loss of 4 brings up a 2nd and 14 from the Stoughton's own 30-yard line now. And we're going to have a straight-ahead handoff. This is
Kevin George.
Yep.
Georges.
Excuse me. I'm fighting a little bit of a cold here. So in between sneezes, Kervin Georges gets that 4 yards back, and then a couple more, bring up a 3rd and 7 situation from the 37-yard line.
You know what's weird as I'm watching this is the quarterback's posture when he's taking the snap right here.
Right.
He was just like, he just stands straight up like he's waiting for a bus.
He is tall.
He doesn't look like he's like waiting to play
All right,
football.
he's going to roll out again. He's looking for that short pass. He completes it. That's going to be a first down. Nice completion there to Andre Barrows, number 11.
Boy, he is a little guy.
Very nice throw by Rockwood right there. On a rollout, you see he has a little bit of protection out in front of him.
That was, that's Patrick McLaughlin. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
left
Patrick
column's
McLaughlin.
the grade,
Yep.
right column's the
Oh,
number.
yeah. I'm going to scratch that column right now.
Yeah, I'll be doing that all night.
All right, 1st and 10 for Stoughton at midfield. We get a handoff. Again, this is Georges. He's going to fight ahead for about 3 yards. Host of the Warriors in there.
I hate how the quarterback's standing straight up like that. Sean Rockwood, good name though.
Yeah.
Solid name.
Palmer in there on the tackle.
Usually the captains will give you some sort of idea of who the players are. So we got Jackson Arnold, number 50, the lineman. We have Patrick McLaughlin, is a captain as a junior, which is interesting.
That's pretty impressive.
Sean Rockwood, the quarterback right there. Number 4, Victor Thomas. And number 2, Xavier Vicente.
There we go. Georges again, and he has absolutely nothing. And once again, Trevor Palmer and Boulay's there. I'm going to put a plug in for Palmer right now. Very well could be the Hawkmock League Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, he has shown nothing that would say he wouldn't be serious contender. Game after game, I mean, pass rush against the run. He's just a motor that just keeps going. So he gets that tackle for loss right there. It's like a 6-yard loss, so it brings up 3rd and 13.
The other thing with defensive linemen is you don't see it as much because
a little bit of
a lot of those awards, did that ball go on the ground? Yeah, it did. Looks like they recovered it.
Yeah, they did. He kept, Rockwood was able to keep it.
Foley knocked it out, I think. Is defensive linemen, because these awards, they always look for ways to quantify the value of somebody.
Exactly. This is a keeper by Rockwood on the fake reverse.
Foley.
Yeah. But you're right, Pat. They look for like a little bit more glamorous position, like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But,
that's blocked. And this is going to be returned. No.
Good.
Gabe Boulay with a nice little return off the block kick.
A good defensive lineman is getting double teamed and triple teamed every time.
Yep. That's a true measure. So let's see who gets their hand on it. And right there, Foley got his hand on it. Excellent. And Boulay was right there for the catch and run. Nice tackle, though. Nice tackle there by Alberlard, Jacob Alberlard.
Gabe's going to have to fashion himself as a punt returner now. It was like a punt return.
Yeah. You know what to do with it once you got it. So Foxborough Dulesky at the helm. You're going to see Rice in motion. He gets a little toss there. Then he's going to turn the corner. And look at the speed on that kid.
Beautiful S route right there from Cam.
That'll actually go down as a pass.
Yep, that's one of the things they do because it reduces the risk. Mm-hmm. Even though you're putting the ball in the air, it reduces, if something goes wrong, it's an incomplete pass instead of it being a it's behind the line of scrimmage, so you still get downfield.
All right.
Watch this S curve right here. Trouble bobbling it.
Yep.
Gets up right behind Foley.
Really
good job.
Ankle breaker right there. Now we're back with Foley. And Foley's going to plow down to like the 3-yard line. All right, Victor Thomas looks like on the tackle there, number 4.
All right, they're trotting in some beef.
Yep. Going with the jumbo package. We got a chance for a first down if we get to like it looks like the 1.5-yard line, so it'll be second and short 2.
He's going to line up in the backfield.
He sure
Change
is.
the spot in the huddle.
Sure is.
Boy, that is quite a lead blocker. I hope he gives him
I hope he gets the ball. And he does.
There he is. Attaboy,
there
Matty.
he is.
That's awesome. With the dance afterwards. Oh, that's great stuff.
Well, I tell you what, for a kid who's been blocking for a lot of touchdowns for 4 years, that is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a refrigerator Perry moment right there, folks.
For someone who may end up with the most games played for Foxborough High School, I'm glad he got a touchdown right there. He's been blocking, like you said, he's been the lead blocker for a lot of touchdowns.
Extra point is good. All right, we're going to see another replay of this. How would you like, if you're a defensive back, how would you like this load coming at you? Look at number 4. He just stands no chance.
He didn't even try that.
No, number 11. Number 11 too. I mean, we don't have sizes on Stoughton's roster, but I can tell you one thing: Matty O'Keefe, he's not even as big as he used to be because he's really slimmed down. He's in fantastic shape. But you're not going to take that load on when he's got his motor going.
Yeah.
Not if you're a 150-pound, 160-pound back.
No.
So Foxborough takes advantage of the block punt turnover, punches one in, and once again we'll be kicking off. Now we'll see, looks like Mr. Russo out there teeing this one up, so they're probably going to kick deeper. And again, we have the same pair of guys that are back there. We have Moriarty on one side.
Moriarty.
Yep.
It's the bad guy from Sherlock Holmes right there.
George's is also, he's the up back in this.
In his spare time, he comes up with elaborate puzzles for...
No, there's a really good kick. That's going to Moriarty. He's inside his 10 when he takes it. And he runs into Joey Lombardi, and I'm going to, oh, number 5, Gabe Boulay. Great coverage. Notice a little something different too. In years past, there'd be a lot of kids maybe on our special teams that weren't getting a lot of playing time, snaps. And coach has always been good about that. But, in some cases, your guys that can tackle, you want tacklers on your kickoff team. And Boulay being out there, Lombardi being out there is certainly is smart.
Yeah, I mean, you lose a trip to the Super Bowl on a kick return, on a kickoff.
Yeah.
That'll change your philosophy a bit.
Sure thing.
The other thing, too, is that, at least back when I was here, your rotations weren't as deep as they are now, with all the different formations on the offensive side and even different formations on the defensive side. You've got a lot more kids that are playing regularly than you would have back in like the 90s, when you were basically in your I formation or your split backfield, and it was the same 11 kids out there almost the entire night.
All right, so Rockwood takes a snap. He gives a little handoff again. Is this George's again? It is.
Great job by Diaz right there, setting the edge and not letting them get by.
Yeah, nice job. Come on there. He being George's never really gets his motor going. He's trying to step. He's got
look at that. It's
big number
2
60.
linemen trying to.
Big number 60 there. Roland Noel.
Went to the second level. The problem was Diaz wasn't taken care of.
No. Here goes flip-flop now. Diaz is going to the wide side. Palmer's going to come to the near side. Be a 3rd and 9. And we're going to see Rockwood try to pass it. He dumps it off to Georges. And Georges going to run back into a host of guys.
Yeah, I mean, he dumped it off to him, but there were 2 guys there waiting for him.
Lombardi's there. Foley's there. Max Iorio was there, 57. Again, Max, we've talked about him in previous games. He's really come into his own this year, becoming a real factor on the defensive side of the ball.
It is interesting that he's been playing some defensive tackle as well, but that's another thing with the way the games are just played differently now, is those defensive linemen are much more interchangeable just because the offenses are so multiple. You just need that versatility to be able to.
So Moriarty's kick, no return. It's down to Foxborough's 40. He gets a pure net on that of 34 yards. So Foxborough will take over at their own 40-yard line, their second possession. We are 4:54 remaining in the first quarter. If you're just joining us from home, Foxborough got their first possession on a block punt and took like 4 plays to get into the end zone. And this is now their second possession. Zaleski takes the snap there, and he's going to keep it. He's going to pull it down, and he's going to turn the corner. There he goes. He's got first down and a little bit more. He's still shaking and baking over there, and he's going to score.
He's going to score.
Again,
talk about how fast Keith was right there, going down the field with us. I think he could have beaten Cam to the end zone if he didn't have to slow down in case he had to block somebody. That fake was amazing. I think half the Stoughton defense bid on that fake. There was like 8 guys trying to tackle Foley.
What's more impressive is it looked like Cam Zaleski was penned up on the sideline over there, and he makes a couple shift moves with his hips, and before you know it, he's breaking it down the sideline, and we all know how fast he is. And Higgins' kick is good. We're going to see reverse angle. This is going to be good. Yeah.
Like, look at that. Look at everybody going against him.
Yeah.
So
and here he is.
Like, 2 kids think Cam might have the ball.
Pass it with a nice block.
There you go.
So look, here's the ankle breakers right here.
Yep, and just right down, and then Cam with the just enough.
And like
there.
you said, look, O'Keefe's already beating him to the end zone.
Well, O'Keefe was at left guard on that. He was on the opposite side of the field. But he was coming down so hard, it just, after it was done cleaning the clocks, he went through.
Well, Foxborough is holding true to what we had kind of expected. Still a lot of game left here, folks. But right now, it's all Foxborough. So once again, we're going to see Cam Russo tee this up. Same guys are back as the previous kicks.
17-7 Mansfield at halftime.
Well,
Mason Badiri, 7 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown.
nice little ball player, Mike Badiri's son. And again, we got Moriarty with the return. Pretty good, not bad return at all. I think Paul Moran, might have been Paul Moran on the tackle right there, 29.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have lost a pair...
No, it was 23.
Was it 23?
Yeah, it's 23.
My bad.
Anthony D'Annunzio.
Nunzi with a tackle. I apologize, Nunzi.
Pair of lost car keys needs to go at the ticket table.
All right, Stoughton comes out, their third possession. Foxborough's basically with a 4-man front. And we're going to see Georges again. And he's got some room. Nice little run there. He's got first down. O'Keefe knocks him out with help from Hassett. Not until he gets the first down.
That was good blocking by Jackson Arnold right there on the edge on Diaz.
They also did a nice job double teaming on Foley. Yeah, nice pancake block there. Yeah, Hassett was the first on the scene, and O'Keefe finished him off. 1st and 10, Stoughton, their own 38-yard line.
I mean, you can see it on George's. He's got if he gets space, he can.
Oh yeah,
he can break one.
We're going to see a keeper here by Rockwood, and Palmer just said thank you very much. I'm not sure that goes down as a sack. I think it's a design run, so it goes down as a tackle for loss. But he being Rockwood had absolutely no blocking in front of him. Joey Lombardi was there if
it wasn't even
Palmer
an option play.
Nah.
I mean, Palmer was blocked like it was an option play. But
No. So loss of 3 brings up 2nd and 13.
I always like it when they do a play like that where it's like going right at someone like that. I always think of the old Doc Holliday, I'm your Huckleberry then.
Yeah, wow. There's a little Huckleberry there. Long count. Here we go, motion. And we're going to see the fake, and we're going to see a little bit about pass.
He had some space.
He did. Pass was behind George's. So bring up 3rd down.
That's one of those plays that has to, if you complete it, he has to be behind the line. Well, wait, no, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now because they weren't downfield. My brain was working the other way. So, but plenty of the defense bid on it, so
yeah,
that might have been a new play they hadn't seen on film.
Well, in some cases, you got to get creative. If your bread and butter is not working, you got to put a few new wrinkles in every week. So, we're going to see a timeout, I believe. Yeah. Stoughton's head coach wants to.
Stoughton saw the defensive alignment and knew that play wasn't going to go anywhere. Head
coach, by the way, is Christopher Evans. Assistants Evan Taylor, Chuck Hannaford, Malachi Baugh. Malachi actually runs their youth program, which, again, I'm going to throw this out there. This is part of the reason they could be suffering somewhat at the high school level because they don't have the deep, rich youth program that they had back when you and I coached years ago together, Pat. You remember that. Stoughton, especially like their A team, B teams, they were always a good team. They were tough. And those kids were going right into high school soon afterwards. And now they just don't have much of a program. Part of the reason Sharon suffers because, you know, as much as we like to take credit for our youth program, the fact that we have 150 kids playing football, eventually 100 or 75 of them are going to play at the high school level. So
yeah,
it matters.
And
Third
where,
long.
Where that difference is most evident is in the line play.
Oh, nice little play here.
And that's not just like the Stoughton situation. That's just football in general.
I think we got a first down for Stoughton here. A couple missed tackles. Yeah. Xavier Vicente on the reception. Yeah, they're moving the chains. Nice little play. Good call on that timeout then.
Yeah.
The play is good enough for first down, Stoughton.
Yeah, Kim Rice misses that tackle, and then Joey Lombardi gets there a little late, but not until Vicente was able to wiggle
Kim got
free.
up there to help him. Joey kept him from breaking one too far, but.
All right, they're first down at their own 48. Back-to-back first downs now for Stoughton, so they're getting a little bit of a drive here, some momentum. And once again, we're going to see George's. And he can't turn the corner. Nice job there. Cam Dulesky's first up there to kind of like slow that down, and then Boulay comes over. Diaz was there.
Yeah, Georges can't get the corner despite the blatant block in the back. That's a shame.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a lot of help outside. You're right.
Like
there's a block, definite block in the back. Yeah, 50 got away with that. Well, it's only a block in the back if you get caught.
That's true.
So a loss of 1 actually.
No flag, no penalty.
That's the way I look at it. We have 2nd and 11. Again, they're running a double wing formation. Usually can be an effective offense.
One thing is they keep like.
Oh, here we go. Nice little out pass, but overthrown.
He was going to get smoked if he caught that.
Yeah, but, you know, again, if he puts the ball where he can catch it, he might actually turn that into something productive. He hung him out to dry for sure.
Cam Rice came up like he was shot out of a cannon.
Well, yeah.
They keep putting this 8 kid.
In motion. Yeah. Barrows.
Yeah. Andre Barrows. They keep putting him in motion and like do the fake to him, but like he's not a ball carrier. They haven't given him the ball at all.
Yeah, so there's nobody biting on it.
He's not one of their.
Right?
He's not one of the threats. Like you would think that you would want to give the fake it to either 1 or 4 or even like 11.
Straight drop back pass, and Palmer. Oh, he gets away from Palmer. Brockwood. Oh, nice play there.
Good job by Bolin staying with him.
Yeah, Bolin stayed with his guy. I mean, that's when your receivers are just scrambling to come back to the quarterback, and Bolin did a nice job staying with his counterpart there. I can't believe Trevor Palmer missed that. He had him wrapped up and he got free. Rockwood, nice
intended
job.
for Victor Thomas. That's one of the toughest places to be as a D-back when the linebacker, when you have a sack, you think you have a sack, and he comes out of it.
And then you relax for a second.
Yeah. That's when.
Decent kick here, end over end, going to Cam Rice.
Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah, I don't like the way that ball's moving.
Well, no harm there.
It's like a knuckleball.
Down at the 15. So Stoughton gets a couple first downs, gets a little bit of momentum before stalling out, but now they got Foxborough pinned deep for the first time in this game.
That's fine. Now we can get some yards. Now I get a chance to get 84 yards instead of just 60.
Yeah. Tell you, they fought for every yard they got last week against Canton.
They did.
That was a very, very physical game.
Credit to the Canton defense. Those kids were playing tough on the line there.
Absolutely. I only saw the second half, and I was quite impressed. I mean, Foxborough really had to work hard to get that W. Here we go. This is Taft. And again, another speedster, junior running back. He turns corner for about 4 yards.
Yeah, so Canton had North Attleboro the week before. Foxborough, they get a little bit of a break this week, and then next week they have Mansfield.
Yeah.
The Davenport does have 4 very good teams.
Yeah, which is nice.
I could definitely see all 4 of those teams potentially being in like the Final 4 for the playoffs. Unless Mansfield and North end up playing each other. Or KP.
All right, here we go with Taft again. Taft's going to get like 3 yards. So it'll be a 3rd and 3. That'll be the quarter too as the last seconds tick off the clock there.
That's the end of the first quarter. Your score.
We've talked about the Hawkmock League before, Pat. Mostly you and I are talking football because we're doing this, but I think when you even look at the other sports in the Hawkmock League, baseball, every year there's teams making it to the Final Four, state championship teams. Taunton, back-to-back years, winning and beating Franklin in the D1. Foxborough having a couple deep runs. Mansfield, North Attleboro. KP always is up. And then you look at basketball, even Sharon. Sharon made it to the finals last year, I think.
Franklin won.
Franklin won. And then you got the girls' side of the sports.
Yeah.
And we know, obviously, our girls' basketball team. But even some of the other schools.
Taunton softball is like one of the biggest dynasties in the league.
Like 4-time state champions in a row. Five in a row. I mean, you go into their gym, you see their banner, and they probably got about a dozen or more state championships. It's a tough league.
Yeah.
It's a tough league.
It's one of the benefits with the statewide playoff for the MIAA, with it all just being by enrollment and everything else.
Right.
Because what would happen before is all the Hawkmock teams, you could only have like one representative from the league or whatever.
Yeah.
Now they can all go, and you can see like in the results in the bracket on the Hawkmock across all sports.
I am a fan of how they've done that. It's just I wasn't sure at first, only because they do preserve the Thanksgiving Day holiday, but I like the playoff format, the opportunity it provides. So here we go, 3rd and short, and we're going to get the offsides on Stoughton on the long count.
Coming from about a mile away. I didn't say anything. I was like, go on too, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I do always like when I see the bracket is seeing some like the ridiculous road trips, especially with football, because the game's on Friday night at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and we end up getting teams from like Danvers or like up in the Haverhill area having to get here for 7 o'clock.
Well, look what we had earlier in the year with East Longmeadow making the trip down here, and then that other school too, Putnam.
Yeah.
They were on the road longer than the game was.
Yeah, and they're doing it just to help their...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh,
you're not catching him.
Nope, they sure aren't.
Wow.
Boy.
Wow.
That was a beautiful...
That's a 71-yard touchdown pass.
I hope they have a high view of that, because it was just hit him perfectly in stride, right in the middle of the field, right on the money. God, that was an enjoyable football play to watch.
And, I mean... He caught it with his hands in stride, and that is how you design the perfect pass play.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a thing of beauty, like you said, Pat. Higgins in once again for the point after
attempt. Right after his break, just like, yeah. The old like cliche saying how you drew it up. That was executed exactly how it was drawn.
All right, we're going to see a replay from the opposite side.
So. Cam's going to come into your picture.
Look at this.
There it is. And bam, right in. There you go.
He's just running a little inside seam route, possibly a little post, skinny post. But, again, the execution was just dead perfect. And I will say, like last week, we didn't complete a lot of passes in that game last week. Daleski was under pressure a lot. Might have been a drop or two that I saw, but it was not a good passing night. And, of course, our bread and butter is running the ball anyhow. But right there is a nice little mix. Stoughton certainly expecting us to, just keep shoving it down their throat, and then you open it up with that little pass play. Beautiful.
So I'm looking at the Division III power rankings, and the Hawkmock has
nice deep kick again. Oh, we're going to see fake reverse here. Nothing there. Vicente tried to run a fake reverse, but he does get a pretty decent return.
The Hockomock makes up the top. It makes up 40% of the top 10 in Division III.
Wow.
It's too big and too small.
So what do you got? It's KP in 3 this year?
Yep, KP's 1. They have Milford up there, North Attleboro, and Mansfield.
All right. Yeah. Well, we got a personal foul against Stoughton on the return. Well, that'll push them back. It'll be half the distance to the goal line. They were inside the 30, so there won't be a 15-yard mark off.
I mean, funny enough, Oliver Ames could actually... No, they won't have enough wins unless they win tonight. They must be playing Canton, so they probably won't win tonight. And Sharon's down at the bottom. Sharon's got more wins than Oliver Ames.
Yeah. Sharon really trying to rebuild their program. They more or less took a hiatus again from Hockomock action.
Division II has no Hockomock teams in it. And it's also, this is what I don't like about the situation is there's 22 Division II football teams. 16 make the playoffs. Like that's...
Where's Taunton? Taunton D1 in football?
Yeah, Taunton's D1.
Okay.
I mean, good luck to them.
Attleboro must be up there then too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Taunton's 12th, Franklin's 13th, Attleboro's 19th.
George is with another run to the right side, and he's going to pick up where they spot him at. Could have a possible injury here. Yeah, it looks like, we got somebody down for us, cramping up a little bit. Can't see that number, but one of our guys is down.
So Stoughton guy down too.
4-yard gain there by
guys
George's.
Number 8.
It's Trevor. Trevor Palmer.
Pickle juice, Dave and Karen. Give that kid some pickle juice.
He kind of fell awkwardly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So it may not be a cramp. He immediately grabbed his calf, though. All right, 2nd and 6.
Not surprisingly, they're running right where Trevor Palmer would normally be lining up.
Yep, that's George's again. He's probably got about 12 carries so far.
For about 14 yards.
So 3rd and 3. Great night for football, too.
It is.
All right.
Just run that 43 look with 2 high safeties.
You'll see a little pass, if possible. Pressure again. He's got a receiver. Nice job over there. Vicente has his toes down and gets the completion for a first down. All right, O'Keefe's checking back in. All right. You can see nice footwork here by Vicente. And Rockwood has time.
Yeah, I mean, they're in zone right there, so they're just looking, so they find the gap in the zone.
Yep. He's just outside
come on,
of full.
Coach. Would have been a great look without that coach there.
Well, yeah, he's on the field. We're not supposed to be on the field, but everybody is. All right, here we go once again with George's. He turns the corner for about 4 yards before he's run out of bounds. Zaleski there to knock him out, Iorio as well. Yeah, you experience this too. It's amazing how much at the youth level that the officials the same guys that do high school game, but they're more concerned with youth coaches being on the field in the sense like literally like when your foot's touching the line and they're giving you sideline warnings. And I'm watching the game last week with Canton in Foxborough. And
they were out at like the numbers.
They were. I see 2 coaches going out onto the field, out to where the hash marks are, all right, inside the 25-yard line, no less. And I'm going like, I guess it doesn't matter in high school. But anyhow, back to action here. And we got a different guy running the ball, and he's got a nice little run. That's number 11 is McLaughlin.
Patrick McLaughlin.
Nice Irish name there. Patrick runs for a good gain and a first down.
He is a fast little guy.
Yeah, he is. Look at this. Nice block in there. Foxborough just kind of gets like hemmed inside. And McLaughlin with a solid gain. He brings it out to their own 46. So back-to-back first downs for the Black Knights.
Carrying that football like he's running from a crowd with his pot of gold.
Yeah, there you go. Now we can see a little reverse action.
Reverse, little counterplay.
Yep.
Gave him some space.
So we saw Vicente take the handoff and immediately give it to Georges.
It was like a counter trap right there.
Yep. It gets them into Foxborough territory at the 49. Gain of 5.
Second down.
We have 8:45 and counting. All right, here we go again. Pretty much the same formation we've seen. See if we get any motion. There's the motion. And there's the handoff this time to Vicente.
That's
and
illegal.
there's a flag
Yep.
from behind, yeah.
You can't do that, dude. You are not allowed to do that, Mr. Georges.
Wow, Bismarck Suarez is down.
I mean, they
He's
got,
holding the leg. He might have been cut blocked.
yeah, he might have been, given the fact they have running backs cut blocking. All right, so let's see what happened. So here's one going with that cut block, which you are not.
So Biz coming through.
Oh, and it's Biz.
Oh, he gets pushed from behind. All right.
I think it might be his ankle or something on there. So, for those that don't know, they've done a lot of tweaks to the cut block rule. And it's down to the point now where you're only allowed to cut block if you are on the line of scrimmage, inside the box, and it's immediately at the beginning of the play, and the person is directly in front of you. You're not allowed to go to the side, you're not allowed to go anywhere else, and you have to do it immediately at the snap.
That's it.
Which means if you are lined up at running back, you have absolutely no business whatsoever trying to cut anyone.
Yeah, especially pass rushers coming in on your quarterback. That used to be a staple protective play where, you know, you'd see a big D lineman or linebacker coming in. You saw a lot of running backs immediely chop block a guy.
We won a title with that, with our
Yeah, we
running
did.
backs just chopping people down as we
sure
were going
did.
around the corner.
We sure did back about 15 years ago when it was legal.
Part of the game.
It was part of the game. And
16 years. I pulled out the sweatshirt yesterday
Oh,
when I
right,
took
there
out
you
my
go.
winter clothes.
2009.
2009, yep.
Those are some good running backs we had there, Pat.
Yep. One of them just got married a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Was that Richard?
No, Richard got married
Okay.
last year.
All right, we're going to see this
Dave
again.
Henry got married.
Oh, that's right, Dave Henry. So, well, you know what? I don't think
I think
you
it was
could
just
call
the
that a
way he
blindside
fell.
block, but
I mean, it is one of those plays that they're trying to take out of the game.
yeah, it is
But
because
that's still a football play.
he's trailing the play, and he's really
Yeah.
not going to be involved in it.
And he went back towards the middle of the field and towards his own sideline. He's not supposed to throw that block.
True.
But the thing is, yeah, it's not good. I see his mom out there. The thing is, it looked like it was the way he fell.
Yeah.
'Cause I think his right foot got stuck in the turf or something. He's a big boy, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got Bismarck is listed at
We get another
6'4",
angle, and we can maybe see how he fell.
6'4", 290.
Yeah.
All right, and all the Suarez boys are big. They are very.
Yeah, his little brother's on my team. Eighth grader. He came in and I was stunned because all of a sudden he's looking down at me.
Yeah, I'd hate to have that grocery bill. Real long break here. It is senior night, too, if you joined us late. Pre-game ceremonies, senior cheerleaders as well as the senior football players were introduced with their family members. You know, it's always a nice thing. I'm not sure. We haven't had homecoming, so that must be.
We did have homecoming.
Did we have
KP?
KP, so I wasn't here for that one. Okay. That's why I didn't think we had it. So, yeah. I mean, after tonight, we got North, and then we wait to see what the playoffs are going to bring us. We will have a home game for sure, possibly a few.
Yeah, they're going to have 2 home games because they're going to almost certainly be in the top 4. So if you make it to the top 4, you are assured home games the entire time until you go to neutral site.
Okay.
So it's 2 home games and then neutral site.
Now, Biz has
I'm
been down for a long time.
Some of the
here.
activity over there, it looks like they may be, I don't know if they're coming in that gate or if they're just going to come around the back over here. Second here.
He could have by the signs of this, a serious injury, which would be a devastating blow to a senior player who's worked hard. While we have a break too, we'll look at the youth football level and our Foxboro Young Warriors. We have all 6 teams that are going to be participating in playoffs starting next week. So there will be a handful of games down at the Ernie George and leading up to the Division II Super Bowl, which will be November 15th, again at the Ernie George Field. 6 games to be played down there. We're hoping that is obviously that all 6 of our teams make it there, but if we get half of them there, because it's never easy, we'd be more than satisfied. But it's been a good year for the youth program, and we're not done yet.
Opportunity for a corporate sponsor if anybody wants to step up there that's listening at home.
This is true.
We are accepting corporate sponsors for the Super Bowl.
And corporate sponsor gets a very large banner at the field. They get shout-outs during the game. They get listed on our website. They get listed on the volunteer T-shirts. There's a handful of perks to go along. It's a $500 sponsorship. So if anybody's interested, please reach out to Pat or myself or Chelsea McHugh, our fundraising director.
The restaurants will tell them, with the sheet will go out to the other teams and be like, these are local restaurants that are sponsoring.
Yeah.
In case you want to go there after the games.
I think with QR codes too, so they can actually see the menu or maybe place an order online.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of thought going into this.
Trying to give them the bang for the buck.
We've got some pretty smart people that we're working with, I can tell you that much. All right, Biz is up and getting a little bit of help here from a couple of his teammates. Yeah, he can't even put any pressure on that leg.
The concern is that it's the knee.
Yeah.
It's not bending the knee at all.
Well, somebody next man up will have to take over and fill that void. And, you know, in Foxborough's case, there is some line depth there, so it's a big loss losing someone like Suarez, but there's some other
we did
ball
have
players.
Javon Diaz came in on the line play when Vieira went down.
Yeah.
You know, Keith had to move over to the center.
They got options, so
2 of our defensive linemen were just helping Biz off the field, so
they assessed a penalty on that. So Stoughton has like 2nd and 23, it looks like.
yeah, it was from the previous spot, and it was
right.
on.
Now
Foxborough
Foxborough's getting
called
timeout.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Make sure everything's set because Stoughton was ready to go.
Yeah.
So they assessed the penalty on the chop block or the illegal cut block by the running back because that was behind the line of scrimmage. Whereas I don't even know if they threw a flag for the blind side on Busy, but if they had, he would have been past the line of scrimmage, so it would have been, less yardage.
All right, Pat, thank you for that explanation. You're gonna look good in stripes someday, pal.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking the prison kind.
Lord knows they're getting paid enough.
They sure do.
Might do it for a side gig.
They sure do. So here we are, back to action. 2nd and 23. All right. Ball wasn't ready for play, so it was already going in motion. Reset. Here we go. There's Vicente on that little jet sweep there. And nice little run. He gets like 14, 15 yards out of that. Going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down situation, about a 3rd and 8.
Good job.
The blocking's improving a little bit.
Yeah, inside.
Foley got kicked out.
Yeah, it was a good job
Yeah,
by
nice job of blocking there by Stoughton's offensive line.
From their skill guys more than their line, but
a block's a block.
Yeah.
Right.
I do see some of our youth cheerleaders here. We have our 14U, 12U, and 10U all competing at states tomorrow.
You're right.
So good luck, girls.
Good luck, ladies. Bring home the titles. All right, we get motion again. And we're going to see Rockwood with the keeper.
Mesh.
That's an RPO that really, yeah.
That is not what the coach wants from that play.
No. You know what? And the thing is my observation is he's not very quick.
Yeah,
he's a big kid.
Like yours, at that point, he's supposed to let it go. He should not be holding it that long.
So he just boom.
And like you said, I mean, you can see with how wooden he is out there, with how he's moving and stuff. He's not very fluid.
No. And he's your quarterback, and you don't want him taking hits like he got hit by 4 Foxboro kids.
He's bigger than most of them.
Well, he is, but still 4 guys, 4-1. You like those odds if you're a Warrior. Moriarty with a nice little Australian-style kick.
Moriarty says, figure this one out, Holmes.
Yeah. A nice, decent kick. Again, no return. Foxborough will have it at their own 13-yard line. 6:37 remaining in the first half. It's 21-0 Warriors.
I mean, that's what you want with a lot of those punts. One of the things with that Australian style, the rugby kick, is essentially the guy runs to the right, so he's taking more time to kick it because he's moving the spot too, so it's harder for it to block. But by him taking those few steps to the side, you get a low kick, you get a kick that's usually bouncing around like that.
Yeah, and
but
over
it gives
ends.
your coverage time to get downfield, so by the time the ball's actually there, they're right on top of it.
Here we go. 1st and 10 Warriors, their own 13-yard line. Get motion out of Foley, and we're going to get a handoff to the inside, and this is Taft, and he's breaking it out past the 21-yard line, gain of 8.
I mean, the fact that nobody from Stoughton went with Foley is something they might come back to later.
Yep.
So, look at this. Foley goes, and, like, they were just basically, like, I mean, I guess 3 was supposed to cover him, but he's
he didn't do a very good job. Yeah, not at all.
I mean, I like my chances with Foley on number 3 if they're in the open field one-on-one.
Dana Corliss, nice lead block on that.
Kid.
And now we can see the little crossbuck action here.
Nice little.
All right, first down run by
So
Foley.
right side of the line comes down, left side of the line pulls through. Matt O'Keefe's the first guy, so he handles the kick out. Second guy goes upfield. So there's the kick out, and there's LaCroix going upfield.
Yep. And LaCroix's a big boy, and you know, he gets moving. Not too many people are going to stand his hits.
And there we go with the little skip pull from O'Keefe coming upfield.
And again, Taft, runs into a wall of white jerseys there.
On the right side's got to do a little bit, be a little stronger coming down there.
Right. Jacob Aberlard, is there, as well as Vicente. Gain of about 4, be 2nd and 6.
Second down.
We still have 5 minutes remaining in the half. Oh, bad snap. Zaleski's just going to fall on it. We're going to lose like 10 yards
that
on
was
this.
a really bad snap. That
I'm not
must have
quite
been
sure what happened there. Yeah.
That wasn't your typical, like,
No.
just missed it.
That was a
like
knuckleball.
Golf shot. That was like it must have slipped out of his hand or something. That was just bad.
Oh, there's a good view of it, too. Wow.
Yeah.
That was just errant. He did the right thing. A lot
It's
of
almost
Stoughton
like he
pressure there.
hit something like
Yeah,
while he was snapping
honestly,
it.
right. Well, it gives Foxborough a 3rd and 15, so the way we've been moving the ball, big chunk plays anyhow, that's not really an obstacle. We got, where we got? Twin receivers to both
Confusion with
sides.
the lineup
Okay.
here. Diaz at the end. On
We
the
got
left,
we got
and
Rice
then
on
Sean
the other Rice on this side. Zaleski's going to scramble, and
he's
the
got
moves.
space.
There's the moves. There's the moves. There's a block. Oh my God, he is so deadly.
Got a lot of space right there. Good job by the rest of the Warriors there because it's really easy to get a penalty on that. Yeah, so
sure.
it looks like Biz's ride is here. So he's going to be taking a trip to Sturdy or Milford.
We're going to see this one here. And again, Zaleski makes a lot of this happen on his zone at first. Right there and right there. Now he's got to pick up some of those blocks. There's a missed tackle, but here's the blocking from the other side. Foley's over there. And
you got
a
to be
couple
careful.
others.
You can't clean their clock because otherwise they'll throw
That's
it.
right,
And
yeah.
they were looking for it. You saw the officials locked in.
We got trips to the near side. Oh, another bad snap. And this is going to be Stoughton's ball. He's down. He can't pick it up and run. I'm not sure what's going on there, but wow. Yeah, you can pick up a fumble and run, but you cannot go to the ground and do it. So, wow. That's 2 bad snaps within 4 plays. 3 plays, actually. Zaleski's like looking at his hand. Not sure if he jammed a finger or something there. I don't know if we got a replay on that one. But this thing was way over Cam's head. No, actually, it's through his hands. I'm sorry. I thought it was over his head because of how far back it went, but it went right through his hands. So that's on him. Very unusual. He's on the sidelines talking to Evan Vieira, his center. But that one, the other one rolled to him. That one was through his hands. So Stoughton with the opportunity here. And we're going to see straight ahead. Georges. And he's going to gain a couple. That's it. Stoughton's best opportunity. First time they're in Foxborough territory tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 9. And again, we're going to see Georges. He's going to come out to the outside. He's going to be penned up.
Good
Boulay.
job. Good job, Gabe.
Gabe's certainly playing at all-star caliber.
Yeah, Gabe has been a very pleasant surprise this year.
All right, another look at this one. And again, George is he doesn't get a lot of blocking. He's got Vicente. He's the only blocker out there with 3 blue jerseys. You got, LaCroix breathing down his back.
Yeah, Gabe he played all the time last year on defense and
right.
And he was good. He started the entire season.
Right.
But the leap that he's taken from last year to this year has really been something, and that reflects a lot of hard work in the offseason.
I agree.
He's gotten faster, he's gotten stronger, and he's out there making a lot of plays and playing a lot on offense.
All right, we're going to see a little. That's a lateral.
That's a lateral. Get
That
that.
should- oh!
Terrible. Terrible. That was a fumble, guys.
Well, again, the guy who's making the call is up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't understand why that guy made the call.
That should be the referee in the backfield. All right, well, incomplete pass. 4th down anyhow. But, yeah, that was a backwards pass. You could tell right from our angle right here.
I know the official that made that call watches the broadcasts afterwards. So, and I'll give him credit because I gave him a lot of grief last year that he does watch it and he owns his mistakes. So, buddy, that one was on you. That was rough.
Close, but from our view, and they're going for it, it was back. Oh, there's motion on that end. He took off.
Didn't see that, though, right?
You don't even want to pick that ball off, Cam Rice.
That was so obviously.
Wow.
Maybe we got to replay it. It could prove me wrong. Maybe it can prove the official right.
Wasn't anybody luck? All right, well, here's the motion.
We got the motion.
You're going to see this end take off, like, really quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Half step.
Yeah, and he was rocking, too.
Yeah, but the play before, I mean, from our view, it was a backwards pass, which would be basically a fumble being incomplete. But Foxborough still takes over. They have 1:43 and 2 timeouts left. So opportunity, obviously, to get one more score. Yeah. Been a quiet second quarter for Foxborough. They scored all the TDs in the first. Oh, nice play there.
That was a good play by Georges. So here's the thing. Anybody knows golfers or you're a baseball guy with the yips.
Mm-hmm.
That sets in for centers. It does happen.
Yeah.
So that's one of those situations where it starts getting in your head and you tell yourself not to think about it, but you're also obviously thinking about it every time. Yep. So that's
one time happening once, you just you can get through it. But when you have 2 so close together, it's just like all of a sudden you get the tin cup syndrome.
Yep.
Whatever, like you want to call it, the yips, and you start thinking too much instead of just doing what you do.
And it happens to everyone. I mean, it happened to my center on Tuesday night, and they just like you're there and you're like, support you guys, like they know.
Yeah.
They, that's their.
I do want to, while we're on the air, Pat, I want to congratulate your team for a valiant effort against North Attleboro the other night in the Founders Cup game. Your kids played a really hard game, and being 6-6 at halftime, you're right there. And your kids really proved that they are warriors. So congrats on that. Little screen pass.
Very proud of the heart my team showed.
Here we go.
Yep, he's got plenty of room.
Nice. Oh, maybe if he stayed to his left. Number 50 on the tackle, saved that. There was Jackson Arnold.
Gotta follow your big boys.
Yeah. This is well designed.
I mean, that was
good
almost.
Hit. That was a good grab by Foley right there.
That was almost sniffed out.
But I thought he was going to stay left, and then he come back, and 50. He never saw 50 coming down his back.
Yeah.
Zaleski's going deep. He's got the Rice.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
Good double coverage there, clean.
That was a good job by McLaughlin coming over to help Moriarty.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a law firm, McLaughlin and Moriarty.
Nice coverage on that, and certainly Cam Rice is knocking out. He will out-jump these guys because he has springs in his legs.
Yeah,
but he was just no way he was getting that ball. It had to be a little bit deeper.
Yeah, they're not going to call that flag with the hand right there.
Not at all. So we're going to go trips the far side again, and we're going to see a draw play, the Foley, and we might see a timeout here.
It was interesting in seeing right now. They'll just run another play right now. Or are they going to call?
They're going to the huddle. I mean,
they're trying to manage it. They're figuring they only got a few more plays left.
They should have two
they're only
plays.
25.
Should have had 2 plays called in the huddle.
Yeah.
See, now you got confusion.
That took a lot of time.
Yeah, we lost 20 seconds in this process
Cam's
here.
open.
No,
He was.
he had triple coverage on him.
Yeah, he was open early.
So now you got 4th down, 4th and 5, 20 seconds to go. Get a first down and get a timeout, and then
And you got
call
your
a couple
shots at the
plays.
end
Yeah,
zone.
take a couple shots in the end zone. I mean, Stone calls timeout. What I'd like to see here is, and I'm not sure how we had trips out there. We probably had one of our ends split out there, but I'd like to see, like, running that off and then something over in that flat. Maybe even if you just put twins out there and then release your tight end into that flat.
Well, they were, so maybe not on the 3rd down play, but on the 2nd down play, the Stoughton linebacker was playing that flat hard because they were concerned about a bubble.
Right.
So it looks like that's the way they're playing the trips formation. I mean, what they're doing is they're basically playing. I mean,
the coverage
McLaughlin's
is good.
playing
Yeah.
cover 1. He's playing center field.
Right.
So I don't know if they're doing man under. Also, Georges plays linebacker.
All right. Again,
They're in
trips.
zone right now.
They're going to get free 5. There's going to be the first down. Well, you got to get it somehow.
That was.
You got to get it somehow, and Foxborough just picked up for the 2nd time. They were able to draw the Black Knights offsides. So that gives you a fresher look here. It's still with 2 timeouts and 20 seconds. They're now at the 19, Foxborough. And you could run the ball here with those
having
timeouts.
the timeout in your pocket certainly helps. Like, they're playing zone right there.
Yeah.
And you see how they're worried about the flat right there.
We got an empty backfield. We got 5 receivers in the pattern. And Dulesky's got room to scramble. He's gonna go down, out of bounds, stop the clock. 7 seconds ticked off there.
Gillespie scrambles for a short gain.
So timeout,
they
Foxborough.
they had to call a timeout. He was
Yeah.
inbounds. He couldn't get out of bounds.
All right. Now Stoughton on this drive right now, Stoughton's actually played pretty well despite the fact that Foxborough's knocking on the door inside the red zone. I mean, even if you pick up half of this here and we call you last time out, you got field goal opportunity.
They don't have any more timeouts. Wasn't that their last time?
No,
Oh,
it
they
says,
got one
says
left?
we got
Okay.
one. Each team says we got one. But, yeah, good possibility here. Just even a safe run, a draw play or something, get inside for field goal opportunity with that timeout. But they're sending trips out again. You got Foley, Rigo, and Cam Rice. And then on this side, you got Diaz and Hassett. So it's an empty backfield once again. Stoughton basically with a 4-man front, and they're going to call a timeout because they didn't necessarily like
Because they have 'em.
Foxborough's
They can
formation.
use 'em.
Yeah. Thank God they don't get 5.5 anymore. Used to drive my partner Frank Jaffoon nuts.
Because of the spread, everybody started throwing the ball so much. Because they used to have 5 because everybody was running the ball, and the clock would always be moving. I remember Frank giving me this explanation one time.
You're right.
So now with the
More passing in
more
the game.
passing, they went back to the 3, which maybe they switched to the 3 when we went from NCAA rules to Federation.
But even so, 5 was ridiculous. That's
It
20
is.
timeouts a game.
Yeah. But 2 of them were 20-second timeouts.
Still
Like it
timeouts.
matters.
All right, 2nd and 10. And again, Dulesky's an empty backfield situation.
Wonder if they got.
They got nobody in center field.
Corner. Nope.
There's the rush.
Yep, they ran the corner with him.
He's just throwing that away.
Oh.
Look at that.
He's trying to hit the tuba player.
You know, with nobody, here comes the field goal team with no ends in the block or back the block. Stoughton did a really nice job putting the pressure on.
Field goal. They got. All right. Let's see if he could.
It's
Higgins.
Higgins.
He's got a 38 yard in his boot.
It's Higgins.
Yeah. Maybe they can go on 2 and see if they can get an extra 5 to help him out here.
Yeah, not a bad idea, Pat. You know that they're going to come hard to try and block it.
Doesn't even look like it, but they got so many. They did try to get it.
No, not even close.
5 yards would have made it.
All right, well, there's your half. I mean, after a very active first quarter for the Warriors, in which they put 3 quick touchdowns on the board, it's pretty much a stalemate from that point on. Stoughton had a couple drives that yielded first downs, nothing more than that, and Foxborough stalled out on their couple drives. So we are heading to the locker room with the Warriors with a 3-touchdown lead, and we'll be back after the band does their thing.
Yeah, I think they'll be good because I think Bismarck will. They have to make the adjustments with Bismarck not being able to come back. So
sure.
I think that this will give them a chance to sort of get that all organized.
Yeah.
So we'll see them after halftime.
Yep.
Are these microphones working? So if I just stand here, you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Foxboro High School Marching Band. Led on the field by senior drum majors Owen McAuliffe and Andres Amaro. They'll be performing Music of the Decades. Foxborough High School Marching Band. Give them a round of applause.
All right, we're back for second half action. Foxboro band did a great job as always. Aaron Bush, the director, basically said it's good to be back, and it was for them. And first half, recap real quickly. Foxboro jumped out to 21-0 lead, which is the current score. Block punt set up the first touchdown. A couple plays later, Matt O'Keefe takes it in. Our big captain, senior captain Lyman, getting his first carry and gets a touchdown. And then we saw a Daleski dazzling run for like a 60-yard scamper. And then a Daleski to Cam Rice laser pass for like 70-something yard, 71-yard touchdown reception pass. But then it stalled out.
Yeah. It was the, Stoughton was able to get the ball moving a little bit. They made some adjustments for it. We had the injury, which sort of makes you reshuffle things.
Yeah.
And then Foxborough to receive.
At the end, it's like your play calling is so different.
All right. Well, there's the stats. You can see it tells the tale of the tape there. Interesting. Don't be fooled by Foxborough's only 7 first downs, because again, the big plays will do that for you.
Yeah, let the 290 total yards do the talking there.
Right there.
And the snaps. We've got the snaps.
Yeah, we had a couple bad snaps that hurt us. All right, Cam Rice on the kick return.
And that's going to the house.
See ya.
All right.
I tell you, very electrifying.
Touchdown, Foxborough, number 1.
I don't know, Cam, a little slow there. It took you 15 seconds. I guess the ball was in the air for a little bit.
I mean, he's fast, but he has those neon green cleats that just make you really stand out. So you see how fast his feet are running.
Number 18 there was in pursuit for Stoughton.
That was about an 85-yard return.
Bradley Villepigue, maybe? Sure.
All right, Higgins on to do the kicking. And just that quickly. And that's good. That ball didn't even look like it was turning over. It almost looked like it was going sideways. All
right, let's see.
I mean, he gets a couple good blocks, but there's such a gap.
Huge hole right there.
Right there. And like, I mean, he knows what to do.
Felt like Moses right there with the C part in front of him.
Matching mouthpiece, matching gloves.
The winning ticket's coming our way here, Doug.
All right.
Let's see.
I was assured by the cheerleaders tonight that I was going to win, but they told me that last time too. Yeah. They look cute when they tell you that, though. They go, "Oh yeah, I wish you luck. You're gonna win." All right, you just got me for $10.
You didn't buy a full arm?
No, because they won't let me use my arm the way I want to use it. I only had $10 left too, so. Speaking of 50-50 raffle, we have our online 50-50 going too that'll be drawn during the Super Bowl. People can find that on Facebook. Wow. That's into the end zone. Touchback.
Got a hold of that one.
All right, here we go. Another angle on this electrifying kick
Here we
return.
go. This is going to show you. Look, watch this.
Look at
open
this
right
hole.
there. Bam. So
It's almost like those 4 white jerseys are like, what are we doing? I mean,
81, 21.
Oh, my God.
Had that open right there.
wow.
Is that Brendan Lynch or Moses Gay?
Well, I personally, I would at least got out to the 20 with a hole that big, and then I would have been tackled and injured. But that was just an enormous gap.
I wonder if Cam's a Notre Dame fan. It looks like those Kelly Green.
I love it, man. I could see him playing for the Irish. All right, here we go again. Our buddy George is there with another carry. He's been the workhorse tonight for them. Curvin George is number 1. He's, to your point, Mac, he's probably got the same amount of yardage as he does carries because there's just nothing there for him. Did they call it off yet?
No, they haven't called it out yet.
All right.
Just sees me eyeballing my tickets.
Ah, there
here.
you go. Second down, and we'll give him 9. We'll give him a yard on that. There's the motion guy, and this is
Different
Vicente,
guys.
and
Yeah.
a little push in the back there, but okay, not bad. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Yeah, I mean, we're in one of those situations.
Oh, actually, you
where
got them all. You got 9. Get him
You're
first
not going to
down.
you're not going to get those ticky-tack fouls right there when you
Right.
got a 4-touchdown lead.
Oh, nice gain there by Vicente. Ball now rests out on the 32-yard line, 33 maybe. We're going to get a shift. And once again, we can see Georges with the ball up the gut and runs into a wall of blue jerseys. Foley's there, Lombardi's there, Diaz is there. Georges is going to need a nice hot shower when he gets home. His body has just been getting battered around in there.
Yeah, he can play.
He can play, no doubt about it. You'd like to see him with a solid line in front of him and just see how deadly he could possibly be. So they give him 5 on the carry, and he's going to get another one.
We had linemen running into each other in the
Yeah.
backfield because Trevor Palmer was crashing through the C gap, or it might have been the B gap, but he was crashing down, so the tackle was going with him, trying to catch him.
Right.
And there was a pulling lineman going the other way for a kick out, and they ran into each other.
Well, he picks up 3. So it brings it out to the 40 for a 3rd and 2 situation. Certainly manageable. See if they can get a little momentum going here. And we can see the motion. That's Moriarty. And Palmer has him for like an 8-yard loss.
So what I like there for the difference that they did right there is they walked Foley up onto the line. So now he's basically looks like a defensive end right there, and that throws your blocking schemes way off. And yep, I mean number 60 right there doesn't stand a chance.
Palmer he went right inside there though, so he went C gap on that one, Pat.
Yeah.
He just split the offensive lineman.
And that's a tough reach
yeah,
block for 60.
It is. They marked forward progress on that, so he only lost 6 on the play. And another good kick by Moriarty. He's been effective with that. Other than the first one, which was blocked, he's kicked very well.
Moriarty's been our nemesis tonight.
Yeah. I was actually speaking of punting, and you were talking about the Australian style earlier, I Googled the other night, why don't punters do coffin corner anymore? And they basically came up with the explanation that it's more effective for some of those reasons you explained. The way the ball turns over, it's harder for return guys to field it. They can get different angles. A couple of interesting things, but I go like, when Ray Guy was putting back in the 70s and 80s, he was the best punter in the world. And here we go with Taft, and there's going to be a flag. There's going to be a hold from behind.
It could be a face mask.
I don't know. Taft looked like he got through there kind of cleanly.
Yeah,
it's a hold.
Wishful thinking. I was trying to
I know you
post
were.
it. Got Thorcell in at quarterback instead of Dulesky.
But I think Ray Guy's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yes.
He's like the only punter in the Hall of Fame.
And Adam Vinatieri didn't get in on the first ballot, which I think is criminal.
Well, it's tough for some kickers, but Adam Vinatieri's one of the greatest kickers of all time. And not just my opinion, but a lot of people that I've talked to, was really the MVP of the Pats' first Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like objectively, he's like the leading point scorer. He's got the big moment kicks. He's good.
I mean, the kick in the snowball, was phenomenal. So here we go, second and 20. First and 20, I'm sorry, down over. And Dorcell's going to air it out. And, what a grab.
Nice job.
Cam Rice is having a career night.
So I hope we get a good angle of this, because here we go. Now watch Cam with this is called getting open. They say that you're not allowed to push off, but this jockey, and see with the hand right there, that's him creating space for it. You're allowed to do that, kids. If the young kids are watching, that's sort of what you do with the wide receiver to get open.
Again, catching the ball in stride with his hands.
Great throw.
Dorcell threw a great ball right there. And if it wasn't for such tight coverage, Cam would have had another big touchdown.
Yeah, it was good coverage by that kid.
So first
now
and
we
10.
Got zone coverage because 54 is out there to try to jam.
He was shooting on the inside slant back to him. Dorcell had a defender. He had, as Vicente was right in his face there, he was lucky to get that throw off.
Yeah. I would advise against that coverage package to Stoughton in the future, because that was probably the play where Cam caught that first touchdown. That was probably the coverage for it. He's going up there, press him, and Cam's a little guy, so he's tough to get, and he's quick. So that linebacker gave a shove, but that was...
Second down.
Yep, second and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Rice is out here with Moriarty, 1-on-1. And there's a first down run, gain of 11 by Foley.
Rush by Foley, good for the first down.
Been kind of quiet out of Ryan tonight. Really haven't had a lot of carries for the most part.
Great job by Bollet right there with the kick out on the end.
And again, you see Cam Rice downfield blocking. Matt O'Keefe, as always, going to the second level.
Those Stoughton, it's tough because they're running the power for it. You try and stop the sweep, but it's just so easy to go upfield, especially when you're the only guy there.
Well,
tells me they're doing a good job.
Well, we got a flag here for offsides, lined up in the neutral zone, Stoughton.
We're still not even for that lateral that you called an incomplete pass, dude.
There's the difference between federation rules and NCAA or even professional ranks. They would allow that play to go off, and then, in worst case, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty down over. Yeah. It's immediately like a dead ball on that one. Oh, Foley in the backfield.
And I can see the argument being from a safety standpoint. There's no free plays on the offsides, which is why you always see it get killed on
Arnold on the tackle there.
On the offsides there.
Yeah.
When the
Loss
defense
of
jumps.
Be 2nd and 7. Coming down to 5.5.
Is that your running back in the end zone over there getting burned on a race right there?
Yeah, probably.
We'll carry on.
Yep. As long as he's not getting in a fight.
There you go.
Gets those 2 yards back. And again, another good tackle there. Said number 54. It's a fresh number to call tonight. That is Dos Santos. Lucas Dos Santos. Nice tackle. Short game by Ryan Foley. 3rd and 5.
I will say, since Stoughton is here, a lot of people talk about the Town Spot Pizza and how it fallen off for the last few years. I went there with my daughter after the Hockomock tournament for wrestling.
Okay.
And I can speak confidently and say
there's
that the
Taft.
pizza cook has stepped up their game. Whoever the pizza cook they have now at Town Spot is doing a much better job.
Got the recipe back?
Yeah, they got their mojo back. So I recommend to people give them another shot.
All right, we see Jack Taft here going off tackle. See the pulling action by LaCroix and Corliss, actually. I'm sorry. Thank you, Pat. Corliss with a nice pull on that. And Jack Taft picks up the necessary yardage and then some for a first down. Ball's now at the 28-yard line.
And the honey mustard at Town Spa, the best.
Got to bring cash, though.
Yep. Well, they got an ATM there.
I know they do. Oh, he's open.
Yep.
He's open. Touchdown.
Hardiman? I think it was Hardiman or Diaz.
It's Diaz.
Diaz? Great job. Good for him.
That ball was up in the air for a while. All right.
Nice throw by
Max.
Marcel there.
Yeah, Max. Definitely
That was, you got a lot on that one. Was that like 40 yards?
28, but he was 10,
I'm saying he was from like
10
40.
yards deep in the backfield for sure. So Higgins is back in for the extra point. Good snap. Little
Nope.
soft kick right through the uprights. And Foxborough now is out to a 35
Like chipping
nothing.
onto the green from the fringe there.
Here we go. So you see
Right
Thorcell like basically almost like a bootleg action
Yeah, and Diaz was coming a long way. I think he came from the other side.
from
of
the
the
other
field.
side of the field.
Look at that.
Just
There you
enough.
go.
Just enough.
Great job. It's like the bucket drill. He threw it to the pylon.
Yeah.
Threw it to the front pylon.
Yeah, 100%. So the Warriors, similar to the first quarter, they're taking the opening quarter, second half, and literally in 8 minutes' time, put 2 scores on the board.
Made those adjustments, just like they had to make those adjustments.
So we'll see Russo tee it up once again.
So as your reminder back home, folks, the clock run rules are 42 points at any point in the third quarter or 30 points in the fourth. So if Stoughton doesn't score in the next 4 minutes, once they start the clock in the fourth quarter, it will run.
All right, this is Moriarty, and he finds a seam.
Uh-oh. I
And-
spoke too soon.
Yep.
Damn it.
Well,
That's on me. Next time I'll wait until after the kick return. That's on me. I'll take that one.
honestly, the kick coverage for Foxborough has been very, very good all night long. I mean, the opening kick, Higgins pooched it, but Russo's been drilling it down there, and that's just they found a hole. And I'll be honest, when Cam Russo has to be the last guy to try and save him, he's not going to catch Moriarty. I mean, that's a mismatch, and And I don't think anybody on the Foxborough side thought that was going to be broke for a touchdown. But a good job by young Mr. Moriarty, and Stoughton's on the board.
That's on me, guys. It's like an announcer talking about a no-hitter. My bad.
And the next point is good by Murray. So he has all 7 points for Stoughton. We're going to see this. And we'll see if it's a seam or if it's missed tackle. There's a good block.
Nice block.
That's
there
a good block right there. And there's a good block right there. Might have been a little bit of a hole, but it's still a good block. And then right there, Cam Russo had no chance. So he did not have the angle, and he certainly doesn't have the foot speed.
I feel like I'm watching the Desmond Howard kickoff in the Super Bowl when they beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
That was definitely a hold right there.
There's a hold on every play. We all know that.
Yeah.
The beauty is when we're trying to teach our kids how to hold inside, get inside the shoulder pads and stuff. And then they watch an NFL game and the guy's got a headlock on somebody and there's no flag. I go, Coach, isn't that a hold? I go, oh, it's not in the NFL, but for us, it's definitely a hold.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's a Kansas City Chief. They don't call that.
That's true.
Just like the tackle that jumps off sides on every single play because it starts early.
No, they're going to pooch this one. They're keeping away from Rice. And here's our up guy. And this is Foley, which, he just lowered his shoulder. Wow. Poor number 4 took the brunt of that one. That's Victor Thomas.
Yeah, he had to pop up and act like that didn't happen. Like when you trip and you fall down, you get up like hoping nobody saw you. Look at even his teammates right now.
706-119.
That was after me.
119.
Yeah, it was after me too. I had 6-0.
Oh, we had somebody down front waving. Oh, they're just waving to somebody they know. All right. Darn. If I'd bought 20, I would have got it. Arm's length.
That's what you got for being cheap.
Yeah, cheap. I'm retired. I'm on a limited income. All right, Dorcel's still in. And we're going to see Foley again. And bruising run and a first down. He's got 10 yards.
Corliss out in front, leading the way. Oh, Palmer out there blocking too. Good job.
Yeah,
Foley doesn't care. You're wearing blue jersey, white jersey. He's just going to keep knocking guys down. He's just coming down the field.
So it's another point too. Is Trevor Palmer never played offense really until this year. So that's how much of a ball player he is. And we're going to see Taft, and he's going to navigate through there for about 4 yards. All right, get a couple more fresh jerseys coming in for the Warriors. I think I just saw Moran check in.
So another interesting change that we've seen in football over the years is this, and I've talked about before, the skip pull. O'Keefe just did on that time. Back in the day when you were taught to pull, you basically went perpendicular to the line as you were going down the field.
Right.
And offensive line coaching has sort of evolved over that. And now it's all about trying to stay square to the line.
Yeah.
So that's how they have those pulls where they do like a little skip and they keep their shoulders sort of heading down the field.
Nothing there. O'Keefe got pushed back. Taft gets tackled for a loss. 53. Nice play there by Emmanuel Sawway.
Taft put in the backfield. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 8 now. Ball's at the Stoughton 42-yard line. And we're going to see another handoff. And nothing there. I think that might have been, was it 22? That would be
That's
Pignon. Yeah.
And they called a hold on Joey Lombardi right there.
4th down.
Which is
Well, Stoughton will decline it. I mean,
weird.
personal foul, actually. Face mask. Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
That hurts.
On the play, face mask.
See that one. All right, maybe now we're even.
Are they only marking off the 5? No, they're going 15.
Yeah, he did the personal foul. So.
That's right.
Face mask Stoughton. Good for a first down, Foxborough.
That's tough. You finally get a stop right there.
Yeah. Well, Foxborough will benefit from that. We're under 2 minutes in the third quarter. And we got some fresh jerseys in there for Foxborough. And
Let's go. Oh, nice.
we're going to see Pignone again.
There we go. Let's keep that ball moving.
Yep,
Guys. Keep
Pignone's
that-
only a sophomore.
Anthony Pignone with the rush up the middle.
He picks up 7 on that carry. Yeah, basically.
Hardiman in there with
Yeah.
Lombardi instead of
Moran,
Moray.
like you say, yeah.
Moran.
Basically, your line's still intact, but some of the skill positions are now filled by some of the sub-varsity guys or seniors that don't get a
Giovanni
Ford's in there. Yep. We got a
Tight end
Stoughton
on the
guy
other
down.
side.
Third down.
Young man Stoughton's down on that, number 54. Hopefully it's nothing serious. That's Dos Santos. We mentioned him a little while ago. Yeah, that's.
It's a freshman,
Who's that?
54.
Is
Dos
he?
Santos.
Wow, okay. Yeah, our JV team is 5-1, I'm told. And that's obviously good news for them.
They got four-
Froshmore, sometimes they
freshmen.
actually play JV games because whoever we're playing against may have juniors, so they mix some of our juniors in. But mostly it's freshmen and sophomores. And there's a free 5 again.
Dude, you can't get back, man. Can't get back. Those are the Federation rules we were talking about, buddy.
Offside Stoughton. First down, Foxborough.
Yeah, 3 times tonight. This has worked.
Oh.
Look, this is LaCroix, I think, 72. He just falls back like he get blown up. He's done that twice. I've seen him go back, and I'm thinking like, oh, he got hit, and then no, he didn't even get touched.
A little fun.
Yeah, he's having a little fun. If that was hockey, they'd be calling a penalty on him for taking a dive. Yeah. Or basketball, calling him for a flop. But LeBron gets away with it, so
Yeah.
that'll end the quarter.
All
Foxborough
right,
once
guys,
again
let's get
knocking
this
on the
one
door.
in here, boys. I mean, if we ended up with 4th down, I'd kick a field goal at this point.
Yeah,
Get us to that magic number.
yeah. We lost quite a bit of time with Suarez being injured out there. It was about a 15-minute delay while he was being attended to, and we're hoping that it's nothing too serious. But it didn't look good when he left the field here. Some people are already starting to head to the parking lot. Any update on that North Mansfield game, Pat?
Oh, yeah, I should probably take a look, huh?
Yeah.
KP beat Milford 34-0.
Ooh, wow.
Mansfield beat North 24-14.
Yeah, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with state law.
So we beat North next week. It comes down to Thanksgiving Day.
Jack Martinelli Field. Thank you.
Other Hawk stuff, we got Taunton just tied it up 14-14 with Attleboro.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 from the 9. Start of the 4th quarter. And, a little bit of a bobbled handoff there. That's JP, Jason Penny, number 10. It's not how you take a handoff, JP.
Rush by Penny.
Looked like he grabbed the ball instead of letting it be placed in his basket. I think it's good these couple of these games too. Thorcell's been getting some action. Obviously he's the heir apparent for next year. But God forbid something happened to Dulesky, you could have somebody that's got some playing time.
Yeah, you don't want to get the kid
JP once again with the carry, and he gets jammed up after a couple yards. So here comes your field goal, maybe.
Interesting seeing 64 do that dance right there. It's a bold strategy when you're down 35-7, dude. But all right, good for you. You made a play.
Nope, Thorcell's still in there, so we're going
Congrats
for
on
it.
not jumping off sides.
What do you think, Mac? Long count again?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. See if the Stoughton defensive lineman's still thinking about his dance moves.
Almost. Change it up. Call your timeout.
Stoughton's chirping like, you didn't get us that time.
Call your timeout. There you go.
You see them on
Yeah, I
the
know.
other side of the
Yeah.
line right there?
Yeah, I
Can't
know.
fool us.
Yeah.
Fool you.
Fool me 3 times. Shame on
Let's
you.
say.
Or whatever.
Once, twice, 3. No, you can't get the 4th one.
You can't get the 4th one.
All right. Let's see. What do
Well,
we
sooner
got?
or later,
Is Higgy coming
sooner or
off?
later you do.
No,
Yeah,
Higgy's-
yeah. Who we got?
Yeah,
we
he's
got
out
Higgy.
there. Higgy's out there.
Higgy's going out to
All right,
put us up
let's-
by 31.
Come on, Higgy. This will be the biggest kick we've had so far this season.
Yeah. Well, we got the World Series started tonight, too. Shohei Ohtani he's just an amazing baseball player. And I just think if he stayed with the Angels and Mike Trout stayed healthy, what a 1-2 punch that would be.
Angels are a loser franchise. I'm glad he
I
went
know.
to
I
glad he
know.
went to the Dodgers, and
I
everybody
know.
can see how good he is.
I know. But, when you go to the Dodgers and they already got like Mookie Betts and, Freddie
I
Freeman
wish
and
the
stuff.
Red Sox could get someone like that.
Red Sox were improved this year. Is
Let's
it good?
go. Let's
It
go.
is.
There we go.
There it is.
Run that clock. There we go.
And the clock is moving.
Oh, don't worry, guys. We're on it. We made sure we did the math for you.
Oh, yeah. Nice job, Andrew Higgins. The ball was on the 8. That was a 25-yard field goal by Higgins. I was talking tonight, too, kicking in the NFL. So Brandon Albury, the kicker for Dallas, never played football. This is like a Sam Carpenter story. Soccer player at Notre Dame, comes out, the Cowboys sign him as like a free agent kicker or something like that. And he goes out there for 60-yard attempts like teams go out there to kick extra points. It's just like there's no limit. So last week I'm watching the game and the Cowboys had a safety against them. So what normally happens is they punt. You have your punter out there at the 20-yard line. He kicks a ball like, 60 yards in the air and, 60 yards down the field. Albury put the ball from the 20 into the other end zone. It was over 80 yards on a kickoff.
I thought you weren't allowed to tee it up for the kickoff, though.
I don't know, Mac. I'm just,
Wild.
but it's like, he's not the only kicker. The NFL, like the distance these guys are kicking is just unbelievable. There's, cover that up.
Yeah, smart move right there by, that's like Victor something, right?
Yeah.
Number 4. Victor Thomas.
Yeah, Victor Thomas.
Yeah, that was a smart move by him. He saw it not be fielded cleanly and jumped on it. Yeah, the Albury guy, they were talking about like trying for like a NFL record, like a 70-yard field goal. I'm like, you're on their own 45.
It's just,
not supposed to try field goals from your own side of the field.
it's how the game has evolved so much. All right, and it's kind of scary. Kind of scary, actually.
Yeah, because if you're kicking from the 50, that's a 68-yard field goal. because they go back an extra yard for the because he's got to get lower trajectory.
All right. Rockwood's still in there. He lost one up there. Good coverage right there by Rice, the other Rice. Vicente was the intended receiver. All right. Step for step. Rashawn Rice, I believe that is.
Throw.
Yeah, it was. Rashawn's only a junior, so we'll have him back next year. Second and 10. Clock, as Max said, keeps moving.
See another throw like that, I'm going to ask Mr. Rockwood's parents to take him to the eye doctors because I'm worried about his depth perception. If he's
Well, again, the poor kid's been hit quite a few times tonight. And here we go, Vicente. And there's Moran. Moran with a tackle in the backfield.
had some help from 23 again. So that was Denunzio.
Nunzi in there. All right. Two of our baseball players, Nunzi and Moran. Yeah, good job. Each get credit for half a tackle.
Field's looking pretty good, although a little rough right there between the 20 and the 25.
Yeah.
That's the only rough-looking spot in the field right there.
Yeah, somebody must be down here playing outside of these games.
I mean, this side of the field's pristine over on the left of the screen.
All right. Empty backfield for the most part. Rockwood's going to roll to his left. Throws it off the hip. He had distance, but Moriarty and Abelard is there, but not close enough to complete it. So now we have 4th and 17.
Abelard's been out there almost the entire game.
Yeah.
He's a junior, so he'll be back next year.
Like you said, Pat, they got a couple of freshmen that are dressed.
Yeah, I don't know if that's their entire freshman class. Might be.
Yeah, again, their youth program. They had a small 8th grade team last year.
I know the Froshmore game. They had to go to Attleboro yesterday. I think it wasn't against Stoughton.
Now we're going to get timeout. Clock still moves, though. It's the beauty of it.
I mean, why is he trying to stop the clock? All right, they're trying to stop it.
He's going to go out and check. Hey, aren't we supposed to stop the clock?
I mean, whatever, guys. Nobody wants you to put the 30 seconds back on.
If you don't see a Stoughton coach arguing why is the clock running, then it shouldn't matter to anybody.
Yeah, I let it go.
I mean, at this point in time, you just want to get kids out of here healthy.
And Stoughton coach is hoping that the driver already started the bus to warm it up.
Yeah, another good kick by Moriarty, though. I mean, seriously, have been no returns. Here we go.
Moriarty is also a junior.
Yeah.
So it looks like they got a solid core coming back for next year.
They can be somewhat competitive. Get in the huddle. So we got some new faces going out there for Foxborough.
Yeah, they got Abelard, McLaughlin, Moriarty. They got some players.
All right, we got Bobby Jacobs is out there, number 31 for us, and Alan Cone. I can never say his last name. Colantonio. That's it. Thank you, Pat. He's out there. We'll grab a couple other kids, give them a shout out here in a sec. All right, and I think this is Jacobs maybe with the carry. No, No, that's Pignon.
Yep.
We got number 60 out there for us, Evan Keefe. Moran's out there, number 29. Brendan Watts, 70 is out there. 66, Andrew Tombstone. Big number 74 is Declan Mulkern.
Do I see a 32 out there? I don't see a 32 on my roster, though.
Well, there's a ball on the ground.
Yep, that was 32. And ball's on the ground, too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've got a 32. No 32 on the
Well,
roster.
it's probably a good thing. You don't want to be known for dropping that ball.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 minutes left. Be a 3rd and 11.
Third and long.
You see another handoff here. And a good tackle in the backfield. Number 4, we mentioned his name just a little while ago. That was Victor Thomas.
Fourth down.
Got a little help by number 17 as well, Jays McLaurin. So 4th down for Foxborough.
Punt team's
You
out
see
there.
the punt team out here. We got, Russo's there to punt.
Kessock's back there.
Yeah.
Rago's out there. We're missing our
They're
right
missing
guard
somebody.
and our right tackle.
Here they
All right,
come.
Palmer and Corliss coming out. There you go.
Good snap. No pressure. It's a good kick.
Just don't touch it, guys. Just let it.
All right. Stoughton will probably get like one play off here,
Maybe.
maybe.
Or is he just going to tell him to line up at the 50? He's just telling them to line up at the 50.
Yeah, line
They're
up.
good.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody's good. Well, I was off by 1. I said 30. It was 31. Cam Rice with a great game tonight. Electrifying touchdown pass reception, electrifying kickoff return, and another big grab on the sidelines. So he to me, he was the hero of tonight on the offense, with the runner-up going to Matt O'Keefe for getting into the end zone.
Telesky had over 100 yards
Yeah,
rushing.
I know
probably.
he did. But star of the game. All right, we'll go. Cam gets number 3. Cam Telesky gets 3. Defensively, once again, Palmer and Boulay, Foley, just terrors on that defense. Stoughton got a kickoff return. Other than that, their offense could not muster anything tonight. So we wish them luck the rest of their season. Foxborough moves on to North Attleboro. Big game next week. Again, North losing tonight. Doesn't
They
mean
moved off Community Field,
Right.
dog. I'm telling you.
yeah, we gotta
Make use of that $100,000 video scoreboard.
gotta use it up there. Yeah. Actually, I was talking, again, real quick when I was talking to former Foxborough guy the other night, Paul Jaffoon, Frank's son, who referees, and he says they love that Jumbotron except for when there's a bad call and they show it and then the referees are sitting there saying, like, why do they have this thing?
The line judge said the same thing to
Yeah,
me before
yeah.
the game.
So,
Telling you, they probably would have beaten Mansfield if they played at Community Field instead of Beaupre.
yeah.
Probably would have.
All right, so we'll be back here in a couple weeks, I imagine, once we know the playoff situation.
We should be hosting on
Right, we should be
November
hosting
7th.
for a opponent to be determined. Next week, Halloween. Go to the game in North, root on our Warriors. Doug Seuss signing off, Pat McGuire, and our Foxboro Cable Access crew. Thanks, folks. We do a great job, especially the guys and gals with the cameras. Thank you.
Especially as it's getting colder. Go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
The Warriors are on the road next week at North Attleboro on Halloween at 6 p.m.
Thank you for watching this Cable 8 sports coverage of the 2025 football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxboro Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 on Comcast HD channel 1072 and Verizon HD channel 2139. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and follow us on Facebook and on all social media platforms.